And that motherfucker just hit me like, bow. Yeah. This shit is good. What is today? How many days that's been? It's been curing. Yeah, that's what I was just talking to you about. I'm sending it now. We in our dark uni. Let's see. The invite sent, cuz.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Love. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On play action, Love to throw. And this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A quick throw here out to Cobb. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Going back to Love. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. That's Anthony Barr coming in for his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Not enough. Glad I'm off work.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. at the 23. It's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Damn, I'm nodding off over this bitch hard as hell.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout.
Bruh,
and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
I'm off work though. I'm cool. I'm waiting for this grub to come.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now Prescott. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play fake. Here's Love. He finds Watson complete. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 32 yards. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in the second quarter.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
All right, let me tighten it out.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give to Elliott running left. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Prescott now from the 50. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He'll head out of of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Appreciate it.
They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost start, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
Fuck.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Trying to take the last bites.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing. Love. Over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
You can just rock back so I can get my motherfucking score.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Love, they go play action now.
Ah. Fuck, I fucked it up 3 times. Good shit, man. Good shit.
Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Now Crosby for the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
When you dove, I knew he was about to, he was going to hit my dude. He hit me below the ankle. I mean, below the knee.
When it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Ooh, good
They're going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Oh, threw it too motherfucking soon.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway,
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
play action this time with Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Looking to throw again on second down. Love. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come to like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Come on, fellas. We'll be all right after I finish this.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I hope that wasn't no cat. I just ate.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
Almost done.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run left with Pollard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Inside give to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On the sneak, it's Prescott.
Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first.
First time they said it's going to be close where I got it.
The referee signals it will be a first down.
But when you do call quarterback
Usually when they be like, ooh, that's going to be close, it's like, ah, it's a wrap.
Vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big
just
guys
won in
up front
overtime.
and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Raiders.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll give to Elliott. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 7, Prescott.
Good deep.
But incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Prescott to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted a tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Almost done.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off the play fake, Love. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Up the middle, Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On play action. Love to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
After the sack on 1st down, Love.
Oh!
Incomplete. The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Love.
Good D.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They didn't allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
All the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. The kick by Crosby is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Shit, let's build this up, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat for a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and to watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A 20th carry here for Elliott.
To the 43, 2nd down.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Second and 7.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
Run up the gut that
this one doesn't cost them in a significant
Raiders
way.
went in on overtime.
One guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Looking out for that screen cast shit.
Now Prescott.
Good shit. Damn, he was wide open.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down.
To throw, Prescott.
Oh, saw you. Good
throw. It's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks
I had him too. I waited too long.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
That's how
How did he miss it?
Wide
open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation. One possession game, never hurt a little bit more, but this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Now Dak. And that's complete to Brown.
And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Here's Prescott.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Prescott.
Oh, good shit.
Oh, my goodness.
That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
Now one final.
Good game, good game.
That is how this one will come to an end.
It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but partner, the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on. I'm gonna be on. I gotta play a couple of my league games. Motherfucker trying to get the fake win on me. Like, I work though, you know what I'm saying? So I don't be answering my phone, checking out them chats and shit while I'm at work. I don't be caring about that shit. I hit a motherfucker when I get back. And I usually text a motherfucker like early in the morning or whenever, like, you know, I'll be available after 8. But this motherfucker, the commissioner, liked his message with talking about forced win. I don't give a fuck. You go and take it. I told him, you give him that before it's win, you can immediately go ahead and just boot me out this league too after you do that. That's my way of weeding out leagues. As soon as somebody do some bullshit, I'm out. Talking to my goddamn self.
Russell Wilson's face. Now, we don't know exactly what he said, but he probably said, y'all, I'm paraphrasing what he could have said. But if I knew what Mike Purcell said, I'm going to assume Mike Purcell told him, you MFers on offense need to play better. Because the defense can only continue to be the best part of the team for so long. You think the defense likes going out there and be, when you get three and out, interception, fumble, because the offense was fumbling a whole lot. And they got rid of Melvin Gordon, but they may have gotten rid of Melvin Gordon because Melvin Gordon may not have liked Russell Wilson. There's clips of him, seemingly feeling some type of way about Russell Wilson. And now Melvin Gordon is gone. Is Mike Purcell going to be next? Because if Mike Purcell gets released or traded, we all know it's because of him getting in Russell Wilson's face. Even though Russell Wilson is saying there are no hard feelings. Of course there are hard feelings. This team feels very divided. And you need to be a leader, Russell. Isn't that what you was when you were in Seattle? Weren't you a leader? When Marshawn Lynch spoke out about certain things about Russell Wilson, there were people that were criticizing Marshawn Lynch. They were criticizing Richard Sherman. But what about the Denver Broncos? They're a new team. And they may not like Russell Wilson. So, again, are we going to continue to ignore the fact that there's something wrong here in Denver with Russell Wilson? So let's get into this. This is from Bleacher Report, because this thing has gone viral. Denver Broncos star Russell Wilson downplayed the significance to what appeared to be a testy moment with teammate Mike Purcell. Wilson told reporters after the 23-10 defeat to the Carolina Panthers that he and Purcell are on the same page and that there's no animosity there at all. Of course he's going to say that. But let's get to the video.
If something was said, if Russell Wilson says something, I care about this.
Now, again, you look at this video. Turn it on. Now, you look at this video. This could be Mike Purcell hyping up the offense, telling Russell, let's go. Let's go. It could be that, right? Or it could be him telling him, listen, you need to do better. Y'all need to do better. Y'all got to come on. Let's go. We're getting off the field. We need y'all to score. It's very frustrating as a defensive player when you have an offense that can't score. When you're constantly on the field. You think these defensive players like being on the field? Losing to the Carolina Panthers. Now, Carolina Panthers is the team that I root for. And I was watching the game on and off today. And I was looking, and I was like, damn, Carolina's whooping their ass. Carolina was kicking their ass, man. But I will say this about Carolina. Even though Carolina, they switched coaches. Their former coach now, he's going to be the new coach at Nebraska, which where he actually belongs in college. He's a college coach. And they got Steve Wilkes. The Carolina Panthers are playing well for Steve Wilkes. He definitely should be interviewed for the job. But looking at Russell Wilson and where he is, that defense is tired. The offense is tired. Not only is the offense tired of Russell Wilson, the defense is tired of Russell Wilson. And again, this ain't no conspiracy. People just hating on Russell Wilson. That is not what it is. There may be two different sides of Russell. There might be the Russell that we see, and it might be the Russell that we don't see. There might be two different sides of Russell that we don't even see. And Russell does need to play better. He does need to work harder to build a camaraderie with his teammates. Because this is the type of thing that can destroy a coaching staff and a team. Because they're talking about firing their head coach who just got hired. Purcell addressed the incident as well. He said he was generally frustrated and looked to motivate the offense with the team trailing 20-3.
Let's say something. We want to spark on something. We all in this together. So, there's a couple of offense. Everybody fit the field. Obviously, we got the touchdown, so we want to do more offense. And we get a spark on offense. So, everybody got to take the field, so that's all it is. No, I just had the penalty on 4 o'clock. I was frustrated. I was ready.
Because you never see defensive players get in the face of offensive players. You never see that. Honestly, I mean, I'm not saying it never happens, but not to this level. I could see if Russell Wilson was some undrafted rookie or second-year guy that is put in to play quarterback and he's being horrible for multiple games, and you're like, hey, let me light a fire on you. But this is Russell Wilson. This guy won a Super Bowl. He has a huge contract. He's married to Sierra. You know what I'm saying? He has this brand. And you, as a defensive lineman, are getting in this guy's face. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that, I agree what he did, because I don't. If you have an issue with somebody, you need to handle it in the locker room. But he handled it. I mean, when you down 20-3 to Carolina, who was considered to be a bad football team that fired its head coach, and you're losing 20-3, that would frustrate anybody. That will frustrate anybody. That will make people get at it, get at each other. So I can understand it from that standpoint. I'm not saying that it's right, but I understand the frustration. Because again, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know
Oh, y'all play
what
Philly?
Russell Wilson's behavior is. We don't. Wilson and Parcells post-game comments after a plausible narrative, emotions from boil over when a team is on its way to losing its 8th game. Purcell may simply have been trying to light a fire under Wilson and sputtering offense. For those watching, however, it was a moment that carried a larger significance. This is Orlando Franklin. He played for the Denver Broncos years back. He says the locker room is 100% divided, and now we could see it publicly. That exchange between Purcell and Wilson will be all over social media, talked about for the next week. If you weren't going to fire Hackett before, it's pretty much impossible not to now after that. Hashtag Broncos Country. Well, the coach is always going to get the blame. You hire an offensive coach to come in and coach Russell Wilson, only for Russell and the offense to continue to struggle. You're letting players go from the offense. It just looks to me that they were going to put all their eggs into Russell Wilson's basket because they believe. This is why I told y'all at the beginning of the video how this could be like the decline of Russell Wilson. I'm not saying that he's going to be horrible after this, but I mean, they may end up having to get
Russell
rid of him.
Wilson and Parcell exchange.
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
Russell Wilson versus Purcell.
Mike Purcell
Getting that from you two.
Russell Wilson, but Mike Purcell doesn't respect Russell Wilson. That's the problem. He has no respect for him. When a player doesn't have any respect for you as the starting quarterback, how long do you think you're going to be the starting quarterback of that team?
Know if something was said, if Russell Wilson says something as he's coming off the field here, or Purcell is just going over to him and saying, hey, man, I care about this.
I did see Mike Purcell screaming at Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's own teammates yelling at him during the game. Now, this clip has already gone viral on the social medias, on Twitter, and it looks like Mike Purcell's getting in his face a little bit. Purcell was also flagged for a personal foul on this play. I don't know if he personally fouled Russell Wilson by yelling at him. My thought is Mike Purcell's not talking crap to Russ here. He's trying to motivate him, get something going from the offense, but it looks bad because he's yelling. Russ, a little.
In the United States, there are more and more African American millionaires. They're
Tonight, all the proof is out there. Hey, yo, think between think that's what he was looking for. Some people were looking for something else. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get into that in a heartbeat, man. We also got we got finesse 2 times from Mob Ties, man, and what he had to do, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to Atlanta, you know what I mean? We got record companies buying streams. Say it ain't so, man. Apparently, Detective 69 was on point with his investigation, man. We got NBA young boy telling Roddy Rebel, man, what's going on. Again, thanks for tuning in to Select Source. Hey, yo, if this your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. Hey, yo, that notification bell's waiting for your time to go on and give it a tap. And the subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too, girl. Keep your eyes on the road. Keep your eyes on the damn road. You know what I'm saying? Folks is looking backwards and driving forwards. Anyway, check this out. Roddy Rebel showed up on the Math Hopper show, right? And he made a very interesting statement concerning the death of King Von. Hey, yo, take a listen.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, like, everybody that's dying nowadays, because there's no nigga to be like, nah, my fault. I'm sorry. Yo, go ahead. Right. When King Von died, Lil Tim nigga, he had to get the car and start squeezing right away. You already got your joint. Yo, back the fuck up. What y'all doing with it? Right? Back up my bro real quick. Right. For me, like, he could have went that route of the rip. His mind of the rip went to kill. How you went to kill? How much hate you had already to kill this man? Right. You feel what I'm saying? Was it the drugs? You had the upper hand to just clear the scene and just say, yo, chill. You had the upper hand where it's just like, yo, back niggas up and get your dope out of here. Right. But you already chose the murder route. Where niggas gonna whip it like they don't look like chill, like ice up.
Now, hopefully that drink played. You know what I'm saying? That man said, quote, everybody that's dying out there is because there's no ninja to be like, nah, my fault, I'm sorry. When King Von died, that little Tim ninja, he didn't have to get out the car and start squeezing right away. You already got yours drawn. Close quote. Come on, bro. Like, look, man. It's okay to disagree, right? That's part of healthy conversation, isn't it? Right. You off on that, bro. Like, way off. Like, super off. Way off. You know what I'm saying? Miles off, bro. Like, blind leading the blind type off. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of off. Crazy off. Bro, how the hell you gonna talk about it like that man ain't graduated from fighting once he caught not 1, not 2, not 4, not 6, but 7 bodies? You know what I'm saying? This man surpassed the level of fighting. He done graduated from fighting. You know what I mean? Once he started catching bodies, he graduated from fighting. Ain't no more fighting. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hold up. You know what I mean? Didn't he say the only person he lost a fight to, he popped? Ain't no fair fight with a person like that. That man employed the strategies and tactics of a hunter. You know what I'm saying? Was not the word is not psychotic. It's another word that they use, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking American Psycho type stuff. You know what I'm saying? He employed the tactics of a hunter with people, with humans that he had a problem with on the internet. And then he gloated about it. You don't remember the post with the 7 skulls? Man, look, I'm not talking about him directly, right? But, because, I don't like to talk about, you know what I'm saying, after they, but look, if I knew someone that hypothetically killed 5 people, and they hopped out and started swinging on me, I'm going to need a little gym to hop out and fix that problem ASAP. Yeah, you follow what I'm saying, man? Listen. Murder is wrong. You got me? Self-defense? Yes, please. Okay? If I need some help, I don't mind getting it. You know what I mean? If I'm catching the hands, I don't mind somebody hopping out the side and putting something in you. You know what I mean? Just to let you know, and nah, it ain't going down like that. I mean, come on, Roddy. You got to be realistic with this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? This man done caught bodies galore. And he raps about it. I'll be damned if I am the lyrics of a ninja rap after he murdered. You see what I'm saying, man? That's insane. I mean, listen. NBA Youngboy heard what Roddy Rebel had to say, and he posted, quote, I see why ninjas are relevant today. Be trying to make all the sense, thinking what they say is real, but sounding stupid as F. Just mind your business and stop the violence. I said, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, that's funny NBA Youngboy ended his statement saying stop the violence. You know what I mean? He's kind of saying what Roddy was saying. He clearly didn't love everything that Roddy said, right? But they both ultimately seem to agree that
that things don't necessarily have to result in cannons being blasted every time folks disagree. You see what I'm saying? Here's the funny thing. I always consider this one. When people argue and they fight over women and stuff like that, you know, and one dies and the other gets locked up, you know what I'm saying, for murder for the next 30 years, I always think about the woman that they fought over and killed her and got locked up over, cuddled up next to some new ninja. You know what I'm saying? Who's telling her, well, he ain't gonna do her. And she loves him for it. You know what I mean? Like, I always be thinking about, every time I think about, like, when people, you know what I'm saying, go to jail, commit murder and all this other stuff, and then the person that they did it on behalf of is, like, at a party. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying themselves, doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? You know we're recording right now. Let me just send this message out saying, man, recording right now. Recording right now. Right now. Check this out. We'll be out over here, man. I had something, you know what I mean? All right, look. Didn't we do a story on this topic a couple of days ago, man? I don't know if I'm positive we covered this. Yeah, I did, because now, listen, man. Atlantic Records have now been Atlantic Records has been caught and accused of potentially buying streams. Buying streams. Pathetic. And people are pathetic. People are getting dumber. Believe it. Believe you me, people are getting dumber. And they're getting caught easy.